welcome back to my channel. It has been so long. I have so much to say. So today we're doing a chatty get ready with me. I'm just going to show you my 5-minute max Zoom call makeup. If I'm going to do my makeup, I don't do this every day, but if I am, this is my go-to. So I'm also trying some new products, so I will highlight those along the way as well. And please drop me a comment and say hi and let me know how you're doing. I hope everyone has been trying to stay happy, safe, and healthy as much as possible. So yeah, don't forget to drop me a comment. So I'm still working from home. I work from home about like 90% of the time. I went in for the first time in over a year yesterday, so we'll talk about some of that awkwardness. But when I'm at home, I really try to create some routine and some like normalcy when I'm actually at home, just to make me feel like I'm not staying inside all the time. So I do small things like my skincare routine, or you know, packing my lunch. Okay, I don't really pack my lunch, but I'll try to like prep my lunch a little bit like I would when I'm going into work. But I also try to like do things like wear perfume, because otherwise they're just going to be sitting there and go to waste. So I was actually searching for a new perfume because they discontinued my favorite perfume, which is Escada's Joyful. But I've also been trying to kind of gravitate more towards more clean and vegan friendly products. So I actually came across the brand Dossier during my search, and they're clean beauty, they're vegan, cruelty-free, made in France, and what they do is that they make like very luxury-inspired scents, but at a fraction of the cost without the markup, which I think is awesome. I actually have 2 perfumes by them currently. I have Fruity Magnolia and Fruity Honey. I think you can kind of guess what kind of scents I prefer. I really like light, clean, fresh scents, and slightly fruity, sometimes slightly floral, but not too heavy, and both of these really hit the mark. Fruity Magnolia is actually a dupe for Gucci's Bright Crystal, and Fruity Honey is a dupe for a Jo Malone perfume, and they both smell so good. I actually gifted my aunt a Dossier fragrance that was inspired by one of her favorite Lancome fragrances, and she loves it. She carries it in her purse. Absolutely obsessed with it as well. So they make great gifts. They also have more masculine scents. You can actually go on their site and take like this quiz if you're not really sure what your scent style is, and you can also filter by like different brands if you're trying to look for like a dupe of a particular brand. I also have a code here that you can use. I'm not being paid or sponsored, but this is for you to use because I think it's a great deal. So definitely check them out and let me know if you do. I'm gonna use concealer first. I'm gonna use 2 different concealers. The first one is Kaja Don't Settle. I actually got this from TJ Maxx for like $3, and it's pretty good. I think it's a good shade, but I have gotten a little darker because I've been working on the deck in my yard, which, by the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, you haven't seen all of the chaos that goes on in my house. So if you're interested in like home reno and like home projects, definitely give me a follow. A lot of things have been happening in the house, particularly because my brother-in-law and sister-in-law were living with me for a little bit, but they moved out and bought their own house. So now I actually have this office space that I can use as like obviously a working office because I'm still working from home again, but also I can use it as a filming room, as a yoga room, pretty much whatever I want. Concealer in my hair. If I have darker spots, I'll go in with the Ordinary High Coverage Concealer and just cover those up. But again, I don't do this every day, but if I'm just feeling particularly something or just in my feels that day and I just really want to cover things up, then I will use this. I've also been really liking some new products like in terms of skincare, so I really want to do more reviews, but it's also been really hot and muggy, and I don't have it central AC yet. That's actually in the works, but it's a little bit difficult to film in the summertime or when it's really hot. Next up, I'm going to go in with Clay's Melting Lip Powder, but I'm going to actually use this on my cheeks, and this is so cool. This is actually a vegan and cruelty-free brand as well, and this is so cool because, again, this is for lips, but you can use it on your cheeks. And it's a powder, but it does feel like it's melting. Like even right now, it feels very cooling and like it's turning to liquid, which I think is so cool. And I just love the way it looks. Nice and natural, but also really fresh, and it gives me a little bit more color to my cheeks. Onto brows, I'm going to use the Babyface Natural Eyebrow. As I mentioned earlier, I did go to the office for the first time yesterday because we had, I'm actually managing a co-op, like an intern. And so he went into the office for the first time yesterday. And so I went in as well, and it was so weird. I had so many awkward encounters, but it was also just really nice to see everybody again. I probably won't have to go in too much, probably maybe like once every 2 weeks or so, just so I'm like interacting with the co-op and making sure that he's alright because this is his first corporate job. So I'm just kind of like guiding him in the best way that I possibly can. That's it for brows. I don't do anything crazy because my brows are already kind of bushy, and I just kind of define their natural shape. So next up, I'm gonna just curl my lashes. I'm also in the middle of some career moves, so I've been working in quality assurance for the past like 8-9 years, ever since I graduated college pretty much. And I've been taking a UX course, which is user experience design, and it's been so much fun. I really like it because I've always really wanted to like do something more creative but stay in the technology space but not code. So I think UX is really cool. If you're really familiar with UX or interested in it as well, let me know, because I've been really looking for more resources after I finish my course, which I finished up yesterday. So yes, it was not fun doing homework again, let me just tell you, but it was a really good experience, and I met some really great people in my group as well. So next up is mascara. I'm going to use the Peripera Black Cara Volume Mascara. I have been searching for like a clean version of mascara that's waterproof and that will withstand my watery eyes, but I just haven't been able to find one. So if anyone knows any really good clean beauty brands that are good for like really watery eyes, let me know. This one is cruelty free, so at least I got one good thing, but obviously I'm trying my best to switch over to more clean beauty. This one works really well though, so that's the downside. Like Asian mascaras always work better for me, not because of the curl, but it just lasts longer, and like I can sweat, I can cry, and this will stay put, and that has been verified. Last thing is highlighter. I'm using the Algenist Reveal Concentrated Luminizing Drops. I've had this for so long, and I still have a lot left because I use it very sparingly, but it just gives you the nicest natural glow. So I actually really like this a lot. I don't know if you can see that, but it just gives you like a really nice natural glow. That's pretty much it. This is my go-to. It's really fast. If I wasn't talking, it probably would have taken me like 3 minutes, but because I was blabbering away, this is it. I really hope you had fun catching up with me. Don't forget to let me know what you've been up to, and just let me know how you've been. So I really hope to see you again soon. If you haven't already, don't forget to creep on me so I can creep on you. My social links are down in the description box. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!